Stop waiting. Stop waiting for clarity. Stop waiting for confidence. Stop waiting for the perfect time. It is not coming. The truth is simple. Your life will not move until you move. Not your plans. Not your excuses. Not your intentions. Too many people spend years talking about the life they want while doing nothing that could create it. They speak about goals, but live without structure. They want change, but protect the habits that keep them the same. They want a better future, but they refuse to become better in the present. And that is the problem. You cannot build a strong life with weak discipline. You cannot create direction with random effort. You cannot expect progress from a mind that quits every time things get hard. At some point, you have to stop hoping your life will improve and decide that it will improve because of the standards you choose, the habits you build, and the effort you give every single day. That is where real change begins. Not when you feel inspired. Not when life becomes easy. Not when someone finally believes in you. It begins when you take responsibility. Fully. Quietly. Without excuses. Because the life you want has a price. And that price is daily effort. It is focus when distraction feels easier. It is discipline when motivation disappears. It is self-control when comfort starts calling your name. It is doing what needs to be done, even when nobody sees it, even when nobody praises it, even when the result is still far away. That is how something real gets built. Not in one day. Not in one burst of energy. Not in one emotional speech. It gets built in the small decisions. The repeated decisions. The boring decisions. The hard decisions. Wake up on time. Do the work. Keep your word. Control your habits. Protect your attention. Finish what you start. That is where your future is being formed. People love to talk about ambition. Very few people love the routine that ambition requires. Everybody wants the reward. Few people want the repetition. Everybody wants to feel proud. Few people want to endure the process that creates pride. But you cannot separate the two. If you want strength, you will have to face resistance. If you want confidence, you will have to earn it through action. If you want respect, you will have to live with standards. If you want a meaningful life, you will have to stop acting like time is unlimited. Because it is not. Every day you delay, you are teaching yourself something. Every day you make excuses, you are building a pattern. Every day you choose comfort over growth, you are shaping a weaker future. That is why this matters. Your habits are not small. Your routine is not random. The way you live today is quietly deciding who you become tomorrow. So ask yourself the question that many people avoid. What am I building? Not what am I wishing for? Not what do I say I want? What am I actually building with the way I live? Are your actions leading somewhere? Are your standards high enough? Are your days aligned with the future you talk about? Because if they are not, then something has to change. And that change has to start with you. Not next month. Not when life calms down. Not when you finally feel ready. You need goals. Real goals. Clear goals. Goals that force you to focus. Goals that demand sacrifice. Goals that require you to grow into someone stronger, sharper, and more disciplined. A person without goals drifts. A person without standards negotiates with weakness. A person without direction wastes energy on everything and commits to nothing. Do not live like that. Decide what matters. Decide what stays. Decide what has to go. Some habits have to go. Some distractions have to go. Some excuses have to go. Some parts of you have to go. You cannot carry an undisciplined version of yourself into a life that requires discipline. Growth demands separation. It demands honesty. It demands that you look at your life without pretending. Maybe you waste too much time. Maybe you quit too early. Maybe you have been casual with your own potential. Maybe you keep lowering your standards to protect your comfort. Be honest about it. Honesty is not weakness. Honesty is where power starts. Because once you tell the truth, you can finally do something about it. And when you do not expect the process to feel easy. It will not. There will be pressure. There will be days when your mind feels tired. There will be moments when progress looks invisible. There will be setbacks that test your patience. There will be routines that feel repetitive. Keep going. Do not ask every day if it feels good. Ask if it is moving you forward. Do not measure your life only by results. Measure it by discipline. Measure it by consistency. Measure it by whether you are becoming someone who can carry greater responsibility, greater pressure, and greater purpose. Because that is the real goal. Not just to get more, but to become more. More focused, more reliable, more resilient, more disciplined, more intentional. A stronger life is built by a stronger person. And a stronger person is not created by comfort. They are created by challenge, by pressure, by repetition, by choosing what matters over what is easy. That is why struggle is not your enemy. Struggle is training. Pressure is training. Responsibility is training. The hard days are training. They are showing you who you are. And they are giving you the chance to become more than you have been. But only if you stay in the fight. Not a loud fight. Not a dramatic fight. A disciplined fight. The kind of fight where you keep showing up. You keep working. You keep adjusting. You keep building. You keep your standards high, even when nobody is watching. You hold the line, even when your feelings try to move it. That is power. Not talking. Not posting. Not promising. Doing. Day after day. Choice after choice. Step after step. So take your life seriously. Set goals that deserve your effort. Build habits that support those goals. Guard your time like it matters. Guard your mind like it matters. Guard your future like it matters. And when you get tired, remember this. You do not need to have everything figured out. You do not need to feel fearless. You do not need perfect conditions. You need commitment. Because in the end, your life will not be changed by what you wanted. It will be changed by what you were willing to work for.